1 million.
Foundation of Saskatchewan presents a Telemiracle.
Not done.
We are in Macklin, and I'm singing.
Oh, she had a complete meltdown.
That puts a lot of pressure on a little girl.
Your telethon is turning 40. From the Connexus Art Center in Regina, please welcome to our stage.
When I auditioned for Telemiracle, we drove there, we went inside, and we went to a table. There was a lady there. Somebody called us, and then we went into a big room with a stage. And then I sang.
We kind of noticed that she could pick up a tune and carry it really well. But singing isn't something she does all the time.
I heard there was a secret chord that day. I like to do hockey and just lots of I just like sports. I really like sports. And crafts and art. Hallelujah. I haven't sang on a stage before. Hallelujah.
I was a kid. Mom and Dad were both in Kinsmen and Cadets. So yeah, we grew up watching Telemiracle.
20 continuous hours of live entertainment. 6 television stations that cover the entire province.
If you get on the phone, you will sit those people down.
5 seconds.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Good. One more from a Cinnaboy. How you doing? There
We're
we
good.
go. Here we go. 2, 8, 3, 0, 0, 3. Yeah!
And we call it Telemiracle because we think a lot of miracles are going to happen in the next 20 hours.
I often tip my hat to the people that started the show, the visionaries that realized the need and did something about it.
1977, Peter Kilburn and Urban Donlevy chose to start a telethon. There was lots of discussion. How do we get money? And this was what they came up with.
Hitting that $1 million mark in the first year in a province with the population it had in 1977 is just astronomical. The sense that this province continues to give and gives above its weight class is huge, and it's just become a Saskatchewan tradition.
She's going to gain confidence, and I think as her fundraising goes on and the momentum builds up, she is going to have a bigger appreciation at a very young age for the things you can do to help people.
I love this part of my job, choosing Sask Talent. For me, it starts with the beginning of September. I start receiving phone calls, and so I coordinate all of that. And then I'm lucky enough to be able to sit with Norman Ian.
We have a pretty good sense of who the national cast will be, but this show ultimately is about the Saskatchewan talent represented from around the province.
So we're trying to decide who of those 153 that came out to audition actually get to be on the show.
This year we've had an exceptionally good group of people audition. That makes our job easier.
Singing on the stage for audition was it was kind of scary and a little exciting.
We've talked about how relevant Telemiracle will be in the future and how we have to change to keep up with that.
If you have kids on the show or, well, anybody you have on the show, they all have an audience. And they all want to specifically tune in to see those people.
If it's a Saskatchewan show, let's crank up the Saskatchewan talent, and let's show the people of this province and those watching online around the world what we have to offer.
You did awesome.
You did a great job. Come a bit closer to us.
Just Cassandra, did I hear you say you'd never done that song before?
Not anything. She sings in her bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be really brave to come in and perform a cappella for us.
Why did you decide to come with no music, sweetie?
She can't sing with music.
Really?
Were you nervous? How do you think you'll do when there's big bright lights and cameras? So what'll happen is you'll get an email from us sometime first week of December, and we'll let you know one way or another. Are you able to get down to Regina without any issues? I really appreciate you coming in as a to entertain us. It's wonderful. It's a treat to listen to. And singing a cappella, that's very brave. Thank you. It was good to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Cassandra.
Knowing that we can only take a specific number, it's still hard. It's still hard to have to walk away from all the rest of them.
Dear Cassandra, thank you for auditioning to be a part of our telethon. We're excited about our Telemiracle 40 Saskatchewan talent, and we are thrilled to invite you to be a part of our anniversary celebration lineup.
For the first time,
Which way are we going?
for the first time,
Which way are we going?
We are in Macklin, and I'm singing and selling tickets.
Okay, today we are having our wildlife supper, our annual wildlife supper. I'm Gus Gerling, William Gerling. My nickname's Gus. I've been knowing that all my life. Cassandra is here to give herself a little bit of experience. She is a member of the Macklin Wildlife. She happens to be my only granddaughter, and the wildlife membership thought that they agreed that she could get the experience just trying performing in front of a big crowd, because Telemiracle is going to have more people than this year.
to entertain you, 1 million of you, with the...
But anyway, the first Telemiracle, a guy by the name of Leo Stang and I, we were on security guards and we were on stage. And we were right behind the curtains where all the stuff was going on, and I'll tell you, it was amazing. I've never experienced that. Boy from Macklin, who would ever expect him to end up on a stage on this magnitude, eh? It was unbelievable. And when they hit that $1 million, there was not a dry eye that we could see that they did that. It was quite amazing. I never believed that they would have done that. I think we should be proud of Saskatchewan that they can do that.
We've got 1,012,000, and there's still a whole bunch more minutes to go.
Are you nervous? Not anymore? You loosened up a bit? Okay. Oh, she had a complete meltdown. She was hiding. We couldn't find her, and it was because she was embarrassed when people were talking to her saying congratulations and good job. It was too much attention. So yeah, it was, wasn't it? So now you're over it. Now you're over it, and it's fine because you see how many people are here, and everybody's going to support you. So if somebody says good job, you be very proud of yourself, okay? Friends.
Well, now that I see people, it's better.
Yeah, and a lot of Mommy's friends are here, and they're really proud of you too. Some of them haven't seen you since you were a tiny baby either, so this is pretty cool. This is something that you need to be very, very proud of, Cass, okay? Yeah, be very proud, okay? Okay.
That puts a lot of pressure on a little girl. Man, oh man. She's nervous, very nervous. We had her up doing a little bit of practicing, and I don't know what to expect, whether she can pull it off or not. Hope she can.
Fish fry, fishing trip to potential lake. Saskatchewan Wildlife members and tickets for the $1,500 Cabela's gift cards are upstage here with us for the lake.
Why is everyone laughing?
Oh, somebody said something funny.
It's on. I heard there was a secret chord. It wasn't that bad.
No, you were very good. Okay, let's go. What row do you want? You want that side?
Which side are you?
I'll take this side. You take that side.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Thank you. When I got on stage, I felt nervous.
You sang beautiful.
Thank you. I started singing because like everyone's staring at me, and they just kept looking at me.
You're good singing.
Thank you. I learned that I didn't have to be scared, and I had the courage to do it.
Good job, honey.
Yes,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I think she's gonna do fine. She's gonna do fine.
For the first time, which way are we going? For the first time, which way are we going?
We had her in soccer, we had her in dance, we had her in baseball. Threw her in ball hockey 3 years ago, and that's what she plays all year round.
I like learning and scoring goals and meeting new people.
She was always a sick kid. She was colicky as a baby, and just, it was awful. And when she was about 4, she got a cough, and it scared us because it had like a bark to it. And she's not getting better, and it got to the point where we had to start going to the emergency room, and literally for 2 years, her and I wore clothes, like I wore sweats to bed because it would hit an hour after she went to bed at 9:30. Sometimes it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Doctors make me nervous, so I'm like always scared to go.
December 2011, she ended up in the emergency room 4 times in 4 weeks. Thankfully, the same doctor was working every time we went in. Okay, and he looked at her chart and he goes, this isn't true. This isn't right. I'm gonna start sending off some referrals. And he did. We got in to see an ENT and the respirologist, and he really got the ball rolling for us. And it was our ENT that said, I need to send you to a colleague at the Stollery Kids Hospital in Edmonton. A few weeks after, they called and said, can you be here in 6 days? We've got an appointment. And that night I came home and I'm talking to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, Cass has to go to the Stollery, and we've been waiting, but they called today, they've got an appointment, and I don't know what we're gonna do because this is just after Christmas, and I don't know how long we're gonna be there, and it's gonna cost a lot of money. And he stopped me and said, get in touch with Kinsmen. And I'm like, she's not disabled or anything. And he said, that's what they're there for.
If, let's say, a baby is born and they have heart issues, they have to travel out of province. And quite often, those families have to stay out of province for a month, 6 weeks. And it's very difficult for somebody to pick up and move. And what we do is we take away the worry of where's the money coming from, so they can concentrate on their child.
We were approved for funding for 2 years. I was like, oh, oh my God, this is awesome, because Every time we went to Edmonton, we didn't know if it was gonna be for the consultation and they'd keep her in, or if they would do the consultation and we'd have to come back. So knowing that we had the funding there for when we did need to travel was a huge relief.
We're all good. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
She's healthy as she's ever been. While she's 9, half of her life she was sick.
I don't have to go to stuff like Edmonton. We're getting a probe, like a tube. Oh, baby, I've been here before.
Back in October when we heard the Telemiracle jingle, and she knew that she'd received money from them, and she had said, "Mom, can I give money back to them the same that they gave me?"
Yeah, I want to do it because I don't want people like me to go through that, so they can get help.
For the first time.
Which way are we going?
For the first time.
Which way are we going?
We came into the door, we registered, and we went to another table and we did something else like a register. And then we came into this room.
And then every time she I'm amazed coming backstage what goes on. It's incredible. You have no idea until you're here how many people are actually involved in this and how many hours they're putting in. Like, some haven't left since Friday. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is our 7th year doing it, and every year we continue to refine the schedule and refine the script so that we try and remain on schedule. You know, right now I think we're about within 1 or 2 minutes of the scheduled script, especially with the Saskatchewan talent. They've come from all over the province, and you really need to make sure that they get on air.
Let's go. Ring those phones. Ring those phones.
Not only do our Saskatchewan talent come and give their gifts, but they come and they give us money. Right now, we've raised over $125,000 this year just from the Sask Talent that come on the show. And if Sask Talent's here, their mom and dads and friends are watching, and they're going to call in and donate.
Are you gonna wear your hat?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Where do I go?
Put your hat on. This is so cool.
So nerve-wracking.
It's not nerve-wracking. Remember,
I thought it wasn't going to be.
it's okay. I'm nervous, but she's not, so it's gonna be fine. Awesome.
So, we may as well just move up to the corner.
Oh boy.
Come on, you guys.
They're really good, hey?
A little nervous. I'm a little nervous. When I was watching the other people, it made me think, like, the stage isn't very big, and there's not a lot of people.
Yeah, come on up.
Okay.
Wait, hold this.
Put your hat on. There you go.
You want to place that by the
Where do I go?
Pardon me?
He's gonna take us out.
Talent, come on out here. This is Cassandra Fink from Saskatoon, and I believe, Cassandra, you're 9 years old, is that right? And who's with you?
My mom.
Oh, this is your mom and dad are here, both here?
Yeah.
What song are you singing today?
Hallelujah.
Okay, let's hear it for Cassandra Fink, and she's from Saskatoon, 9 years old, singing Hallelujah.
I heard there was a secret door.
And when I looked across and the national cast was standing on the other side and more of them were slowly coming out to watch, I was speechless.
I was a very proud mama.
I did my best, it wasn't much. I could not feel, so I learned to touch. What I did was a good thing, because the money you give to Telemiracle will help somebody that needed help. And even though it all went wrong, I stood right here.
She saw what one person can do to help other people, and that was kind of her goal when she started fundraising. Being chosen to be Sask Talent was a huge deal, but for her, it was being able to have other people help her give back, and that's what she did.
Hey, there you go. Cassandra, good job. Excellent. Oh my gosh. How long have you been singing that song? That's one of my favorite songs ever. You've been singing it for how long? A year? Or a month?
A month.
Only a month she's been singing that song. Can you believe that? 9 years old. Can I have a hug for that one? Oh my gosh. Let's hear it again for 9-year-old Cassandra Fink from Saskatoon. Excellent job. We'll probably see you again on Telemiracle, won't we? I hope so. Thanks a lot, Cassandra.
Come on.
Fantastic. We've got some on-airs here that have some...
Oh my goodness, honey, I am so proud of you.
You're making me feel...
I'm making you feel weird?
That was good. Grandma and Grandpa are going to be very proud of you.
You're a rock star. Stay here. I'm going to go get Dad.
Okay.
Stay right here.